This news segment is out of New York, where you can see for a fact that the asylum-seeking illegal immigrants aren't seeking asylum. They're just trying to get freebies.
Some migrants have become so desperate to find housing, they're willing to sleep outside a reticketing center and the freezing temperatures to be first in line to reapply for shelter this morning.
About 20 degrees out there this morning. Pretty dangerous. Fox 5's Lizette Nunez is live outside of the enrollment center in Brooklyn with the very latest. Lizette, what are you seeing?
Dan, Tashani, well, lots of people here lined up outside of this particular office because they only accept walk-ins. That's why you have people standing out here in the bitter cold and also sleeping out here, all in the hopes of getting an ID NYC card by the end of the day.
The news anchors are already trying to play on your emotional heartstrings, but don't let them do that. These people actually are in homeless shelters where, American citizens, people who fought for this country, people who are mentally challenged, are addicted to drugs, where they used to be able to be housed at, but now Americans have become second-class citizens in their own country, so we gotta help the illegal immigrants.
I am cool. As temperatures have dipped below freezing for days, migrants continue to line up to receive shelter and services. This was the site at St. Bridget's School in the East Village. This couple from Guinea showed up yesterday to get placed in a new shelter after the 30 days were up, but the reticketing offices had closed by the time they got there.
It's my first time to this situation. In my life, I never have these difficulties on life.
So what they're trying to do is frame it as if it is so terrible that these people have to deal with the freezing cold instead of going to a warm place like Florida or Texas. But they're not supposed to be here. If we close the border, they probably wouldn't have to deal with that problem. We can probably help them by actually letting them seek asylum in, areas where they're close to, the country right next to you, like you're supposed to do. But they don't want that. They want, again, the freebies in America. And this couple came from Africa, overseas, seeking asylum. I'm pretty sure they passed a few countries before they got here, and they could have stopped there, but they chose not to. And the husband said he's never had to deal with such hardships in his life. The freezing cold. The cold was the hardest thing you had to deal with. I'm thinking you were running from starvation or some type of civil war or something, but it's not. You just wanted to come over here and get free stuff.
More migrants braved the cold at a city office in Brooklyn. Mutual Aid was at hand giving out coffee and hot soup as migrants waited in line for a chance to get an ID NYC card.
Entonces la única esperanza es hacer un poquito de centavos aquí, como me den el papel por un mes, por 3 meses, que Dios sea lo que sea, y en ese tiempo Dios me va a bendecir con un buen trabajo.
This woman from Honduras says she's 61 and is hoping to make some money. She says she's willing to do whatever, including sweeping the streets.
I have no problem with the elderly. I feel really bad for this woman that she has to sleep out in the cold, but she really didn't have to. If she was actually seeking asylum, she could have went to the safest place in Southern America, which would be El Salvador. It's right next door to Honduras. It would have been a quick jump. She decided to come all the way up here because she wanted a job. These people out here, they're not seeking asylum. They're seeking free stuff. They're seeking a better life, which is nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, we have to understand that we have to take care of our citizens first. We're spending all this money on letting illegal immigrants come in, but yet, what about the people who are hurting here? Our groceries, our gas, they're up this high because they keep letting these people in our country, and they're not seeking asylum. These two different accounts from this couple and this woman proves it. They're actually committing fraud. They should be deported. And the people know this who are running the country, but yet they're letting it happen. Look at what the Supreme Court just ruled, that Texas needs to remove their barbed wire fencing to let more illegals in the country. And Texas' reaction to the Supreme Court was pissed off. So instead of actually tearing down the razor wire, they decided to send in the Texas National Guard, and the Supreme Court apparently sent the feds. So, American citizens against American citizens, and they have guns? Civil war? I don't know. I mean, I understand that everybody wants to be humanitarian. They want to help everybody. You want to save the world. But you should probably pay your rent before you pay your neighbors. That's just my personal opinion. But y'all let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you think that we're America and we are supposed to be the country that helps out everyone else? Or do you think, no, we shouldn't help everyone else. We should just help ourselves first? Because the same people who say that we should help everyone else are the same people who say that we shouldn't be the world's police. Well, that's all I have for you today. Y'all do your own research. Don't take my word for gold. I'm your host, TJ Evans, with another installment of the TJ Evans Show. Y'all remember, do the YouTube and Wrong Things. Subscribe to the Royal Family Studios page. Like this video. Hit the bell for notifications. What else you can do? You can check out my book on Amazon, The Diary of Marvin Dwayne. Y'all stay safe. Stay prayed up. Peace.